Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight we are playing for a odd one for me. We're going to play, and I'm probably not pronouncing it right, Tungska Secret Files. The most mysterious catastrophe of the last century occurred in the early morning hours of a cataclysmic whatever. So, yeah. This one's an interesting one for me because I have been seeing this in game stores for what feels like 10 years now. I would walk into game and in the bargain bins. So I'm just going to turn the sound down. Oh, whoa, we're straight in, are we? Okay. So yeah, this game to me has only ever existed in bargain bins in the PC game section of local game stores, and especially Game in particular in the UK. And yeah, I don't really know much about it. It just always kind of looked intriguing. So let's see. Ooh, we can have shadows. So yeah, I don't really know what goes on here. I assume it all relates to the mysterious meteor strike which occurred back in the 1940s, 30s? Possibly later. I don't know. Let's just get started, shall we? New game. Ooh. Early 2000s CGI. Pretty good, I guess. Again, I can't entirely remember when this game came out. It's always just seemed to exist. Animation Arts. What a great company name. You guys intended to go far. See, that's a company name with effort behind it. Yeah, another one of these, I'm getting the name the wrong way around. Another one which I shall be giving a try at some point will be Syberia. Again, another game which I only ever saw in bargain bins. Along with games like Secret Service and SWAT 2 or 3. Games which looks like they could be really cool, but didn't have enough appeal, and hell, you never heard about them in the mainstream. Ah, there's those old face rigs. That didn't entirely look human. I am suspicious. I also probably don't have any voice acting because that's really complex to do. At least it was back then. My door has been opened and there are footprints. Someone is clearly leading me into a trap. Now the footprints have disappeared, but hell, please don't notice that. The lights don't work in this brightly lit corridor. Better take this torch. Which actually somehow makes it darker. Windows don't usually look like that. Above. Nope. Below. Nope, just gone. How about behind me? Ah! Shadowy figure! Now I'm leaning back. Is he really bright? I assume he's really bright. No, he's got some kind of mind effect on me. Perhaps it is God and he is mightily angry at me. Or possibly just a rapist. One or the other. Maybe both. Meanwhile, at the Naturkund Museum, a female protagonist stepped forth. With a butt. Look at that butt. Clearly that was the main focus.
Papa, are you there?
Ooh, voices. Cleverly done as well.
What? Dad? What's going on here?
Dad has changed from Dad to Papa.
The door was wide open.
Indeed.
Chaos all over the place.
Yes.
And my father has vanished without a trace.
Oh no.
I hope nothing has happened to him. I'd better start looking for him.
Yes, we better. That's a good monitor. Look at that. That's bigger than mine. So, how do I... This is point and click, isn't it? Yes. So, coin showcase. Do we have to... Yes, so right click to look. Oh, goody.
I don't want to take it along, and besides, I don't have the foggiest idea what I should do with it.
Good for you. Oop. What? Let's do it again. Oh, okay. Maybe noise was meant to start. Open window? Open window, not important, but the
The
radiator
radiator is lukewarm.
But the window is open, thus cancelling out each of its effects. Walkie, 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 walkie.
An award from the Russian Academy of Science.
Science.
I think that was for an expedition that my father made in the 50s or 60s.
So we're assuming this is at least in the 70s. But then I guess we have a computer, so modern day?
My father was never the picture of organization, but not even my place looks this bad.
So the hooded figure first knocked him down using mind powers, then did the rape of God thing. Don't know why I'm focusing on that. And then tore the computer stuff up, including the trunking. Look at this. What does that really achieve? Porcelain bowl, eh? God,
The
you're slow.
inside of the dish is somewhat porous.
Porous, eh? Mine now. Dad won't mind if I take this bowl. I'm going to have ramen in it later. So that's...
My father was never the
Yeah, you said that. Can I do stuff with it? No, no, no. Are there other things? A filing cabinet, yes.
All these files and records have been thrown out over the floor. It wouldn't have been Daddy. Someone was in a great hurry to find something.
And it looks like they found it quickly, because they only really opened a few of the drawers. Plus, these are really narrow drawers. Anyway, phone! Maybe there is a message left by me to my father, Papa.
The phone in the office. Private conversations are strictly prohibited.
And punishable by death. A piece of rock!
Looks like something has been embedded in that stone. It has a red-violet glow.
Take my red-violet glow now.
Looks like some...
Yeah, he said that. A machine?
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work.
What with being a woman
I
and all?
think this is where the rock samples undergo the first analysis.
Perhaps I should analyze my rock, for it is pretty. Rock, go into the machine.
I haven't the faintest clue how this thing is supposed to work.
Then you're useless to me. Light switch? No. So, is there anything here? I've just basically wandered in. I don't really even know if my dad's been kidnapped yet. I mean, we know as the player, but she doesn't know. For all we know, he's just in the toilet. And wouldn't this be a thing? Yeah, photo on the floor.
The frame and glass are totally shattered, and the photo has been torn in half.
To be fair, that could just be the wind. A really vicious wind. That's it. Pick up the glass with your
Daddy
bare
on
hands.
one of his expeditions. Written on the back is 1958, Vladimir Kolenkov, and I've seen the photo before. But who was the other guy in the photo? And why was the photo
I don't know if we're
torn
supposed
up?
to know you or not.
I'll glue it into my diary. It might be important somehow.
Dad won't mind. Chaos, Berlin Museum. Nina wanted to meet her father. Ooh, why would you speak in the third person? Whatever. All she finds is terrible chaos. What happened here? Berlin Museum. Photo of Nina's father. Originally expedition, but who? And why was the photo turned up? If you saw the symbol for this riddle help in the upper left-hand corner during the game, you will find some assistance here. Okay. Thanks for that. Seriously, what the hell am I supposed to be doing? Picture.
A picture of my parents' wedding. I think Dad still hasn't gotten over her death.
That was the worst wedding ever. Nothing like the bride dying to make things bad. Map. A map.
The map shows a section of Syberia. No idea why my father hung it up here.
Maybe he likes the cold. Chair? Desk? No, had the desk. Damn it, pixel hunting. Filing cabinet, map, desk, food, dev, live, radiator. Why is the radiator so important? Telephone. I should try that a bit better, because, yeah, I right-clicked on it earlier, but...
I don't know what's happened here, but I'd better call the police.
Hey, reasonable response.
Berlin Police Department.
Hello?
I'd like to
Nina
report
Kalinkoff
a
here.
thing happening.
You've got to send someone here right away. My father has disappeared without a trace.
He's possibly just gone for pizza.
When?
No idea. I wanted to see him at work, but he wasn't there. Instead, the place looks like it's been ransacked.
Come on, please be useless.
Is your father suicidal or mentally unstable?
What? No, of course not.
Then he's useless to
Sorry,
us.
we can't do anything then. Adults can only be reported missing if their lives are in danger or if there are extraordinary circumstances.
But this is an extraordinary circumstance.
Keep calm. I'm sure your father had something important to take care of and we'll get in touch soon. Don't worry.
Something important to take care of? Hello? Did you listen to anything I said? It looks like there was an earthquake here. Do you think he created this chaos himself and is looking for a cleaning lady right now?
Say yes, say yes, say yes.
Like I said, I can't do anything for you. Sorry.
Great.
Plus, I should
Thanks
be
for
on shift
nothing.
tonight, so you
You're a
know.
big help.
You're welcome.
What do I have to do? Send them 2 fingers first for them to get their butts in gear?
I better make sure I hung up before I say that. Well,
No, I'm not gonna take this. Your father has to be dead before we'll look for him crap again.
okay. I guess we're leaving then. As slowly as
Loud
possible.
Music? Coming out of the office? It's not the stuff Daddy listens to, so he can't be in there. Maybe the person in there can tell me where he is, though.
There's a second office. Oh god, this is going to take forever to play, isn't it? This deserved to be in the bargain bin.
They must have taken the real nameplate down during the renovation work, and now there is an index card with Daddy's name on it.
Bulletin
A
board.
list of local pizza delivery services, information about the upcoming construction of an antenna tower in the neighborhood, a guy by the name of Schamberger whose dog Whiskey is missing. As far as I can tell, nothing interesting.
And yet you made it as long as possible.
I take it the fuses are in here.
Yes, take them. Take the fuses.
This one's locked.
Oh, no fuses for me. Or Nina. Walk all the way to the plant, Nina. Make it slow. Okay, of all the things I expected you to take.
An aloe vera plant for skin after 40.
My dad used it to stay alive.
There's an index card with Max Gruber written on
Is
it.
that an office? I guess that's the exit over there, so I'll avoid that. But let's look at the
It
radiator.
burbles quietly.
Radiators must be focused upon.
It burbles quietly.
Burbles is a fantastic word. Like gurgles, like burbles.
The door seems to be blocked from the inside.
I better smash
and
with the
the
fire
music coming
extinguisher.
from the room is so loud, my knocking probably can't be heard.
Use fire extinguisher on door. Okay, use rock on door. No? Okay. I guess that's the end of this adventure. God, this is going to be tedious, isn't it? I'll apologize in advance, people who don't watch my channel. Ah! Oh, okay. That's a disappointment. Bin. Thing. T-Rex.
King of the dinosaurs. Even the reproductions inspire fear. I certainly wouldn't want to run into one of them.
But I hope I do. Triceratops. Pterodactyl. Tyrannosaurus. Some kind of fish thing. A list, eh? A plan, eh?
That's an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum. It's not up to date, considering a few of the rooms have been blocked off for renovation.
Okay. Okay. Pamphlets? No. List.
On
What?
this list are the names of the employees of the museum. Scientific director,
Science
Vladimir
director.
Kalenko.
I would insist they
Office
change
5.
that to science
In
rather than
Office
scientific.
4, there is this Max Gruber.
He's probably the potential love interest. I best avoid him. To the rear area. Maybe I can find some way to stop music from happening. A clue. A dog.
I hear noises coming from the statue. It looks like someone's in there. There's a hidden door.
Convenient. Hello,
Hard to
Triceratops.
believe that a dino with horns like that was strictly a vegetarian. Maybe it's not such a good idea to count on it.
Diagram. I have no concern for the person hiding.
The diagram is about how and if asteroids and meteors could have been responsible for the extinction of the dinosaurs.
Asteroids
When I look
and
at the
meteors.
description of the effects, the theory seems very plausible.
Yes, yes, I'm sure it contains all the information it needs on that one diagram. Containing the solar system. That's quite the secret door. Ah!
Eddie, what are you doing in here?
I was masturbating. I mean, I was hiding from insane forces.
Still here? Who?
The weird rape guys.
Hey, they came. I
Pronouns.
couldn't see, but suddenly I knew that they were there, and I went into a panic. I had to hide. And then I saw them. They looked like they were floating, but they were just blurs. And the air was vibrating. They didn't
I
speak.
hope you're the
but
love
these
interest.
These voices in
Just
my
because you
head,
look like you'd be a
hundreds of
terrible
voices.
love interest.
Eddie, have you been drinking again?
No.
I ought to
haven't
accuse
been
everybody
drinking,
of
I
that.
swear. Well, at least not a lot. But they were really there. I could see them.
I only had, like,
them. I
half
wasn't
the
imagining
bottle of
things,
brandy.
Believe me. Those black capes with those bony fingers. I'll never forget it.
I will.
It's okay,
I'm going to forget
Eddie.
all of this when
Just
I'm done.
come out of there and calm down.
Well, that sounds reasonable. Run away!
Poor guy's nerves are shot. I should talk to him after he's calmed down a bit.
But luckily, he left a key. Key.
That's the key I found in the Saurian statue.
The one I'm standing by. Saurian? So is a T-Rex a Saurian? Okay. To the stairs! Doody doody doo doo. Key on door. Let's hope it's this simple.
This key doesn't fit.
Ah, damn it. Back I go. Strut, 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 strut. Ah, I can double click.
Something here is not right. And before
Ah.
I know where and how Daddy
Hey,
is,
yeah. Daddy, Father, Papa. You have a lot of pet names for your old man. Well, here I am, back in the office where the police are useless. I at least kind of respect the fact that they tried.
I haven't the faintest clue.
Okay. And apparently I'm not allowed to search the rest of the room. Problem for doing these as Let's Plays is your mind kind of isn't into the swing of things. You're kind of wanting to do the whole talking thing, but you've got to do the introverted thinking of results thing. No doubt that someone out there who dares watch this is there thinking, but it's so obvious what you do next. You just use this on this and achieve this. Perhaps if I hit the rocks from the radiators together. Yeah, of course not. I don't know where I'm going with this. I don't know anything anymore. Bin, pamphlet, name, place I can't go. Just check the plan
that's
again.
an escape plan with all of the rooms in the museum.
Why
It's
is it an
not up to
escape plan?
date,
Surely you
considering a
shouldn't...
few of the rooms have been blocked off for renovation.
I can't even see what's happening here. This certainly doesn't look like the area I'm in now. Yeah, whatever. Perhaps if I feed the piece of plant to the Triceratops. Nope. Odd bits of graffiti. Ugh. Nope.
The door seems to be blocked from the inside, and the music coming from...
Well, I'm officially stuck right at the dead damn start. I don't even know if there is a problem. For all I know, he just got really angry at one of his studies and then wrecked the room. And is now currently off to the toilet.
My father was never the picture of organization. Looks like there's a coin missing here.
Ooh.
The note says, and the prince said to the princess, whether vertical, horizontal, or in both main diagonals, make sure that there is never a repeat within a line. Does that have something to do with the coins?
Possibly.
Looks like there's a coin missing here. But he likes to hit the bottle, I know. But I've never seen him like that before. He seemed like something had really scared him.
Well, if someone really was here, then Eddie might have seen something. And combine his lively imagination with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to him as soon as he's gotten a hold of himself again anyway. He's the only one who might be able to help me.
And I've chosen him for the potential love interest. Well, I
I'll
guess we're
just
done.
keep looking. I'm beginning to feel like Eddie does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
As you can tell
If
by
you
my
need help,
monotone
I'll be
voice.
here.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay. No real clues. No real
Hello?
help.
Just wanted to...
No, sorry.
Okay.
Good luck.
I didn't even get to look around the room. Can I leave yet?
Something here is not
No,
right.
okay. It was kind of worth a try. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go back to Daddy's room, because I have nothing else to do. Ah! Who the shizzle are you?
Who are you and what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Detective Kansky.
No, it's
I'm
Nina.
leading the investigation here, and who are you?
Me? Nina Kalinkov. I called you.
No, you didn't.
Well, well. So I hear your father disappeared.
So the police were
Yeah,
helpful?
I arrived here
Or are
and
you
wanted
just
to see my
mysterious?
father. He said he'd still be at the museum, and when I got here, the door to the museum was ajar, and it looked like a bomb.
Do you
had
have a
hit his
word
office.
quota to
I'm
fulfill or
really
something like that?
worried. Thanks for
Game
coming.
must reach over 100,000.
Do you have any idea what could have happened here? I can't believe that my father could have created such a mess.
I'd love it if they didn't bother to animate his hands.
I don't even
Nope,
know
there
your
we go.
father. But we can't rule out anything.
Do you really mean to say that...
I'm not saying anything at all, dearie. I just take all possibilities into account as long as the facts aren't on the table.
Your name, voice sounds familiar. And you should be
Do you
smoking
think
music.
something happened to my father?
Hard to say.
I'd love to
I
be
thought
the
the
shizzle.
police wouldn't be able to help me as long as my father's life wasn't in danger.
Listen, girlie. I've been in the business for almost 40 years. I know when something stinks. And this thing really stinks.
Oh, you should put it out then.
And if you have something to do with
Oh.
this, then come out with it. I'll find out sooner or later.
You're accusing me
Hello?
now?
I called the police. Well, more like, I tried to get them to come here. Why would I do that if I had...
Criminals always do the most illogical things.
Yes.
I'm not fooled by such things.
They're a cowardly and
Otherwise, I
superstitious
wouldn't
lot.
have become a detective.
Yeah, alright, I get it. You're a really clever guy.
Have fun with lung cancer.
If you find something out, you'll let me know right away,
What?
right?
That's it?
Yeah, I need your phone number and address anyway. And don't leave the city. I might have some more questions. Now get out. You're just getting in the way and messing up the evidence.
I like how he didn't show
Strange
a
guy,
badge.
this detective, eh?
Yeah, and not exactly the friendliest of his profession. But
So we're
maybe
outside
you have
now.
to be like that in his job.
Yeah, could be. The main thing is that he finds out what happened to my father. At least there's someone who believes that something is completely and utterly wrong.
I won't go
I
that
believe
far.
you
The
too.
guy looks like he's
Thanks.
just doing a basic
And I'd
job.
like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
Bit too eager
That's
there,
really
Mr.
nice.
Has flies
just
over his
check and
head.
see if your father has already got home. You might be worried
It would be
already, and
hilarious
he's
if
gonna
this was just a
sentence you to 2
misunderstanding.
weeks without allowance because you're late.
I don't want to take it along, and be...
Looks like there's a
Yes, yes. Do I drag and drop? Is that...
looks
what-
like
what you-
there's a
I can
coin
do
missing
this.
here.
This sounds like a simple puzzle. Just let me
Looks
do
like
it.
there's a coin
Yeah.
missing.
So I guess if it's locked on the other side, I've got to turn off the power somehow?
This one's locked.
I guess boop and boop.
What luck! The key fits.
Yay!
I'll just turn Max Gruber's blaring music down to a bearable level.
Punch the fuse box.
Ah, and I didn't save. What a mess. Redoing all of that work is gonna take hours.
Mr. Gruber, please, let me in. I need to talk to you.
What? Hold on just a sec.
Some person just turned
Hello,
off.
you're Nina Kolenkov, right?
Yeah, how did you know that?
I
Your
stalked
father
your Facebook
told me
profile.
about you. I'm so happy to finally meet you. Were you wanting to have a look over your father's shoulder while he's working?
Well, yeah,
I
but
wanted
it's
to
currently
see him,
missing.
but when I got here, the door to the museum was standing wide open, and his office was in total chaos. Oh yeah, Eddie was crouching, completely terrified inside the reproduction of the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and was stammering something
You
about
know, you could have
floating
shortened that just to
creatures.
inside the T-Rex.
Doesn't exactly sound like a strict observation of the work rules. But I'm not at fault. I haven't come out of my office for hours. What does your father have to say
Oh,
about
and
it?
he's missing. I
That's
should have probably done
exactly
that first.
He's gone.
Gone? What do you mean gone? He couldn't have just disappeared into thin air.
It's sick when people say
I
that.
have a sneaking
So he's gone to
suspicion
the
that
toilet
something
would be
terrible has
a
happened
reasonable
here.
response. Have you
really
tried
didn't
calling
see
him?
anything?
No, unfortunately not.
Oh, hello, cat. My cat's hiding up. Oh, are we done? Oh, okay. Work.
My father's room looks like it's been rummaged through. Do you know what my father was working on last?
This mysterious
Not
artifact.
Exactly. Actually, he was supposed to have been taking inventory. We're renovating.
Yeah, I know, but
But he mentioned recently
wonder
that
if
the inventory
anybody's
wasn't top
completed this
priority
game.
right now. Something came up that he wanted to tend to first.
you don't happen to know what that was, do you?
No, like
you
I
gotta
said,
think of the
I
effort
was
put
stressed
behind a
out
game
too.
like this. Look at this environment. It's nice. It's taken its time.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary
I mean, it's
recently?
a basic point and
Any
click
strange
adventure, but the
occurrences?
assets are still
Was my
there.
father behaving differently than usual?
The voiceovers.
No, not really.
I
We
imagine
haven't
there's
seen
be
much
some
of each other in
decent
the
form
last
of
couple of
puzzling
days.
besides
I was
randomly
under a lot of
trying
stress,
to
and
guess.
He seemed like he had a lot to do too.
Darn.
Maybe you should get the police involved. The whole thing sounds a bit unsettling.
Yeah, I already tried, but they don't seem to be interested in my father's disappearance.
I mean, maybe there's branching paths with things like that.
The caretaker was totally out of his mind, stammering something about men in black robes and strange voices.
Eddie? Well, you know, he's a really great guy, but...
But he likes to
Constantly
hit the
drink.
bottle, I know. But I've never seen him like that before. He seemed like something had really scared him.
Well, if someone really was here, then Eddie might have seen something. And combine his lively imagination with a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, but I think I'll go ahead and talk to him as soon as he's gotten a hold of himself again anyway. He's the only one who might be able to help me.
And I've chosen him for the potential love interest. Well, I
I'll
guess we're
just
done.
keep looking. I'm beginning to feel like Eddie does. I'm totally confused, and I'm really starting to feel scared.
As you can tell
If
by
you
my
need help,
monotone
I'll be
voice.
here.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Okay. No real clues. No real
Hello?
help.
Just wanted to...
No, sorry.
Okay,
Good luck.
I didn't even get to look around the room. Can I leave yet?
Something here is not
No,
right.
okay. It was kind of worth a try. Nope, 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 nope. Let's go back to Daddy's room, because I have nothing else to do. Ah! Who the shizzle are you?
who are you and what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Detective Kansky.
No, it's
I'm
Nino.
leading the investigation here, and who are you?
Me? Nina Kalinkov. I called you.
No, you didn't.
Well, well. So I hear your father disappeared.
So the police were
Yeah, I
helpful?
arrived here
Or are
and
you
wanted
just
to see my
mysterious?
father. He said he'd still be at the museum. And when I got here, the door to the museum was ajar, and it looked like a bomb.
Do
had
you have a
hit his
word
office.
quota to
I'm
fulfill or
really
something like
worried.
that?
Thanks for
Game
coming.
must reach over 100,000.
Do you have any idea what could have happened here? I can't believe that my father could have created such a mess.
I'd love it if they didn't bother to animate his hands.
I don't even
Nope,
know
there
your
we go.
father. But we can't rule out anything.
Do you really mean to say that...
I'm not saying anything at all, dearie. I just take all possibilities into account as long as the facts aren't on the table.
Oh, Nate, voice sounds familiar. And you should
Do
be
you
smoking
think something happened to my father?
Hard to say.
I'd love to
I
be
thought
the
the police wouldn't be able to help me as long as my father's life wasn't in danger.
Listen, girlie. I've been in the business for almost 40 years. I know when something stinks. And this thing really stinks.
Oh, you should put it out then.
And if you have something to do with this, then come out with it. I'll find out sooner or later.
You're accusing me
Hello?
now?
I called the police. Well, more like, I tried to get them to come here. Why would I do that if I had...
Criminals always do the most illogical things.
Yes.
I'm not fooled by such things.
They're a cowardly and
Otherwise, I
superstitious
wouldn't
lot.
have become a detective.
Yeah, alright, I get it. You're a really clever guy.
Have fun with lung cancer.
If you find something out, you'll let me know right away,
What?
right?
That's it?
Yeah, I need your phone number and address anyway. And don't leave the city. I might have some more questions. Now get out. You're just getting in the way and messing up the evidence.
I like how he didn't show
Strange
a
guy,
badge.
this detective, eh?
Yeah, and not exactly the friendliest of his profession. But
So we're
maybe
outside
you
now.
have to be like that in his job.
Yeah, could be. The main thing is that he finds out what happened to my father. At least there's someone who believes that something is completely and utterly wrong.
I won't go
I
that
believe
far.
you
The
too.
guy looks like he's
Thanks.
just doing a basic
And I'd
job.
like to help you too. I don't need to go to bed anymore anyway, and I can always sleep when I'm dead. So, if I can do something for you...
Bit too eager
That's
there,
really
Mr.
nice.
Has flies
just
over his
check and see
head.
if your father has already got home. He might be worried already.
It would be
and
hilarious
he's
if
gonna
this was just a
sentence you to 2
misunderstanding.
weeks without allowance because you're late.
How old
Yeah,
are you?
That'd be nice.
Unfortunately,
It'd
I
be
won't
nice
be
to
back
not
at
have
the
an
office
allowance?
until this
What?
evening. But please come by or call me. If your father is back, then we'll have something to celebrate. If not, then maybe I can do
It's
something
like
for
they
you.
know something
Okay.
terrible
I
has
will do that.
happened,
See you tomorrow, and good night.
but they want
Good
to
night.
make it clear
And
that
sleep
it
well.
may just be a
You too.
misunderstanding. A clue? No? Suspicious. I just pick up glass
This
because I
must have
can.
broken off one of the lights at the construction site. My father has worked hard for months on the exhibition of the rulers of long ago. Hopefully I'll find him again soon. And hopefully he's doing well. 2 angry-looking saurian creatures. Both of them look as if they are watching over the museum's entrance.
Which was probably the point.
My motorcycle.
A bench, window, tree. I guess we're done here, which is kind of bad because there's no other real options. Oh, door. I guess we're going
This
back in.
Tungska guy just threw me out, and honestly, I'm not really looking forward.
Yeah. Onto my bike then, I guess. I don't need a helmet, but I have one anyway. A Stig helmet. Well, here we are at the block of assets where I live. Is that a little cleavage shot? Pixelated carpet.
Hello?
I could have been the next Lara Croft, if only this wasn't tedious.
Dad? Are you home?
Yes, this was all a misunderstanding. Would you like pasta for dinner? I love pasta. Oh no, a meteorite. That-
Oh God, my head's gonna explode.
Oh, hell. Someone's been at work here, too. First his office and now his apartment. What has my father gotten himself into? I should be more careful in the future. The guys who did this seem like they're pretty darn serious.
I should probably also go to the hospital if I've apparently been asleep all night from that punch. Files.
Documents about my father's expeditions and research results. Looks like the burglar was really interested in them. There are stacks of folders missing.
I like to think her dad's just gotten high on PCP, knocked her out when she came in, messed up the office, and has just wandered out again, completely lost in his own world. Oh god, a close-up of the desk. This is going to take forever.
Password protected. Think, Nina, think.
Or better yet, look at the clues surrounding the desk. Oh, okay, hold on. We'll come back to that.
There's a dentist's appointment on one and a shopping list on the other. I can't read the third one, and the fourth one is empty.
Yeah. You can talk, you can talk, you can sing.
Salt. Also known as white gold in the Middle Ages.
Okay.
Dad's old shortwave radio. The antenna is broken off and there's no tape cassette inside. I doubt...
Stop talking.
Why am I doing this? The smell alone could probably peel the paint off the...
Eat pizza.
Yummy.
Urge to ignore actually vital important. See? Drawer. Can't open that. Can't open that. Can't look in there. Can't check out the books. Can't check out these discarded notes. But I can pick up the pizza. And look at a tape recorder that I specifically can't use. Save game. Yay.
Looks like it hasn't been slept in. Apparently my father hasn't been to bed yet.
But he has put a drawer down. Which apparently isn't important.
It's unbelievable how little clothing men need to get through life.
Unlike me, I've changed my jeans 42 times since I got knocked out.
Why there are people in the world who are soothed by stupidly gaping at fishes I will never... Wait a sec. There's something sparkly over there. Besides a few fish, there's a key swimming around in there. Besides a few fish, there's
get it.
There's a grate on top of the aquarium. I can't fit my hands through.
Oh, for God's sake, would you retarded? Fine. I'm sure there's something that would get access to it. How about I just smash it? No? Okay. Smashing never seems to be an option. Here, fish, have pizza. It's tuna, you cannibals. Bowl? Oh. Oh, guess I'm walking out. And just outside the whole house. I like looking through the trash.
All right, I'll do it. A single rubber glove and a bicycle spoke. Not exactly a spectacular profit.
And yet here we are.
The storage compartment in the seat is locked.
I'd like to think you had the keys to that.
The storage compartment is open now. My cell phone and my sunglasses. I'd better take both.
I like how you just left them in there. There are many like it, but this one is
The handle
mine.
just came off.
Just collecting everything now. Look, you don't need to...
The only thing that could still be of use is the air pump.
Which I will take. I'll just take everything.
That leads to the sewer system.
Well, we have a whole host of things now.
The key doesn't have an opening anywhere where I can stick the spoke through.
Just pump air into the fish tank. Yeah, I'm not enjoying this. I'm gonna stop. Good night, folks.